Hey, how's it going? My name is Brandon, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be checking out episode 6, I believe, of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the Netflix live action. Our characters are currently in the spirit world, where they're dealing with Ko, the face stealer. So, I don't know how things are going to go from there. I can only assume well, because, more episodes. But, you never know what's going to happen in those episodes. I'm slowly getting my background back in order. Some hats over here. Gotta put up more stuff later. But, got a bunch of things. One of my favorite things, which is out of view. Just something I printed. But, other than that, I'm ready to get on into this episode. So, let's go. A Netflix series. In partnership with Nickelodeon.
I remember my first War Council meeting. They were smaller affairs back then, more private.
Okay.
Ozai, however, seems to enjoy having an audience.
Father says he welcomes different opinions.
I'd advise against testing that. Best
Are we going to see the Agni Kai between Zuko and his father?
How do I look?
like a prince.
Perfect. Pride in his step.
Why were we off course? Who changed the heading? I am in charge of this mission. I am the commander of this ship.
And I am an admiral. I'll come by later to discuss a few personnel changes I'd like to make. Until then, carry on.
Just rubbing salt in the wound with that.
We can't let him come in and take it all away. Not after everything we've been through.
If this was prior to them meeting the Avatar, I would understand why everyone would be meh about it. But they took so long, they found the Avatar, and then Zhao comes in. So, I agree with Zuko 100%.
General, with all due respect, your nephew doesn't know the meaning of the word. If he did, he would have shown us, the people who've been with him night and day for 3 years, a lot more respect. Instead, we've had to put up with his insults and abuse and tantrums. He doesn't care what we've had to sacrifice because he's never had to sacrifice anything. And if you ask anyone here, they'll tell you he may be a prince, but he's not our prince.
I know Zuko has his rough edges. But you must understand, he's been through a lot. And he knows far more about sacrifice than you can ever know.
Do 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 do. Previously on Avatar. Masks. Ooh.
Greetings, wise sages. I'm glad to see you. My name is Aang, and I'm here to visit the Shrine of Avatar Roku. You see, I'm the Avatar.
We know.
Wait!
I believe the Avatar represents not any one kingdom, but the whole of a unified world.
It's a nice shrine.
I need to make contact with Avatar Roku. He's the only one who can tell me how to save my friends.
I will hold them off for as long as I can.
Good fire sage.
Step aside. Now. For the last time. Step aside.
I can't do that.
Then you shall burn. Along with the rest of the non-believers.
It's me, Aang.
Is it not customary to bow before your elders? And to avert your eyes? And
He's gotta be kidding.
hop on one leg? Forgive me! I couldn't resist. It's good to see you, Aang. A totem that represents something that Ko needs and cannot forget. The pennant belonged to the Mother of Faces, an
That's
ancient
a
spirit.
cool
Crafting
totem.
faces for all living beings.
hope that you're able to save your friends. But the truth is, for the Avatar, friends can be a liability.
Speaking from not existence, experience. I hope he's alive.
What happened to them?
Oh, Sneer's new.
Paralyzed. Everything's gonna be fine.
Dun dun dun.
Feel free to count it.
I trust you. You know why?
Because if there's any missing, you'll come after us?
Because you're so cute.
Ooh. Oh, and the wink.
Do you know what it's like to have people depending on you? To have someone's life in your hands?
I do.
Then please, let me save them.
No.
You couldn't have always been this way. What happened to you?
My father.
The Earth Kingdom's forces are concentrated.
Oh, we are gonna see it.
We tried flanking them, but they keep lengthening the line.
How about a pincer move?
General, we could advance a division here.
With the enemy's firepower focused on that diversion, we can launch pinning attacks here.
If you send them into the heart of the forces, how will they retreat?
They won't.
But they'll be lost.
They don't care about that.
Sacrifice is a part of war.
It doesn't have to be.
What division do you suggest?
The 41st. They're mostly new recruits. They're expendable.
It's a terrible plan.
Ooh.
What did you say?
I said, it's a terrible plan.
There is only one way to resolve this. Agni Kai.
Dun dun dun.
Someone's out there.
Just as we all know you're in defiance of my orders, which means that by disrespecting me, you're dishonoring your father, which I guess
Again.
shouldn't be surprising, given the stories I've heard.
Oh, he thought it was funny.
Blow all the hot air you want. It won't change your fate.
Admiral Zhao was blown against the metal door.
We've done something no one has been able to do. We have captured the Avatar!
Technically, Zuko done that. It didn't last long, like this one. But still, he has done it before.
Celebrate! We will praise the glory of the Fire Nation!
The Blue Spirit.
Did you get everything?
You know it, as much wine as I could haul.
Gonna be so. All clear. Open gate!
I was gonna say, if he's up there, how is that even possible? I guess he could have slipped up the back when he checked under and slipped back underneath. Oh, you just slipped inside. Okay.
Sound the alarm!
Yeah. Good.
run now. Talk later.
Exactly.
Make sure to include the full transcript of my speech, but change loyal to faithful. Sounds more personal. Also, make sure the great sage has everything he needs for his research.
Now, is that loyal or faithful, sir?
The Avatar! Stop him!
Ooh, the reflexes on the blue spirit. I'm glad they made the whole blue spirit section and then this section of being captured by Aang being captured. They made it a lot more serious as opposed to the episode from the cartoon. They're doing the thing.
Hold your fire. I need the Avatar alive.
Open the gate!
Do you have a shot? Take him out.
Impressive. Zuko. Oh my god. Can't leave him.
If I catch you, I can go home. Then I can take my place as the rightful heir to the Fire Lord.
And that's what you want? To be the next Fire Lord?
Yes? Of course, it's what everyone expects of me.
They expect it, not what you want.
Yata is my teacher. He said we can't worry about anyone else's expectations. I know. It's not that easy. I'm the Avatar. It's what everyone expects of me.
How dare you? I'm the crown prince of the Fire Nation. I will be the example for all firebenders. Compassion? Compassion is a sign of weakness.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I have a feeling you've been hurt more than enough.
Oh, his face says it all. Which, into flashback now. Yep.
Father? But I'm here to duel General Lee.
You're here because you have no respect for our military.
That's not true.
Really? Even when they come up with terrible plans. My plans, my military, that's what you have insulted.
Forgive me, Father. I meant no disrespect.
Rise.
No, please, Father.
Rise!
Impressive moves. Hesitation.
If we knew each other back then, do you think we could have been friends?
You should turn in, sir. We'll keep watch. Any sign of the prince, we'll let you know.
Thank you, Lieutenant. But I'll wait a little longer. You're wrong, about him not caring. If anything, Zuko cares too much. Especially about the people on this ship.
Of course, sir.
Lieutenant, have you ever wondered how you and the others were assigned this mission?
Were they part of the team Oh, they're the part of the team that they were going to send into, used as expendable in Ozai's mission.
Now is not a good time.
I wish to speak with my son.
He's hurt.
He'll recover.
But he'll never heal.
Ooh, I like that line.
You must be willing to give up the weak to make yourself strong. That is what makes us the Fire Nation. That is why we sacrifice the 41st Division. That is what you must do.
41st Division, that's the one that they are.
And since you're so concerned with the 41st Division, take them with you as your crew.
The 40. We're the 41st.
And you're all alive because of my nephew's sacrifice.
There you go, Mr. Button Chops.
Attention! Our prince has returned.
What's going on? They must have missed you at music night. It's amazing how far we'll go to hide our true selves from the world. Perhaps it's because we don't want people to know how much they really mean to us. Which is funny, because the truth is, we would do anything for them. We'd travel incredible distances, risk our lives, even fight monsters.
Well, all the people they had captured that are still alive.
But I suppose it can be scary to admit you need people. Some might see that as a weakness, a liability.
I like how they integrated Poe's story with Heibai's story.
Gyatso?
Oh.
Finding out someone you love has left you behind.
Will we talk about it when I get back?
Of course.
Once I save my friends, I want more time.
I guess that's why we feel the need to hide away and protect ourselves. So we put on a mask. It's not hard to understand why. What's hard is knowing that sometimes the mask is who we really are.
All right, to discussion. All right, that was episode 6 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like I mentioned, I like how they incorporated Ko's story, sort of intermingling it with Heibai's story, even if it was just a little bit. It did show how some of the other characters of like the little village that they appeared at went back to their family at the end. So sort of like how it happened in the animated series. I'm impressed of how they incorporated the blue spirit into that whole situation instead of the sucking on frozen frogs sort of plot from the cartoon. So it's definitely a little bit better than the cartoon in that sense for me. And I'm also glad of how they showed the backstory, showed the Agni kind, as opposed to the not as dark side of the cartoon. I figured they would show it, but I'm glad they did show it. Give it a bit more in-depth. And I'm also glad that, you know, we got backstory on the division that Zuko is sort of heading, his crewmates, and showing that they now respect him because practically he made a big sacrifice just to keep, not just to keep them alive, but in doing so made them stay alive. Other than that, I can't wait to check out the next episode. I might move around the camera and stuff, just a different angle and such. But anyways, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.